Welcome to Hello Baltimore County. I'm your host, Ellen Kobler. When the temperatures get bitter, it's especially important to make sure that those families of limited means have the resources available to keep their homes safe and warm. With us today is Adrienne Grimes, Program Supervisor in the Office of Home Energy Programs. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your office, Home Energy Programs. You're in the Department of Social Services?
Yes, the Office of Home Energy Programs, also known as OHEP, we assist income-eligible households or eligible households, period, with assistance with their utility bills.
Okay, so heating and electric, very important year-round, but especially when the temperatures are dangerously cold.
Most definitely.
Yeah, can you share with us, kind of describe some of the people who are assisted by this program?
There's a variety of households that are assisted with the program. It can range from households that are working families, disabled households, older individuals, older adults, and also younger people as well. Anybody can apply for the program as long as you're 18 or over or emancipated.
Okay, and what specific assistance is available?
Specifically, there are 3 programs that are offered. The first program is called the Maryland Energy Assistance Program, also known as MEEP. The MEEP program assists with the heating cost of the utility bill. That can include electric, natural gas, oil, propane, kerosene, wood pellets, or coal. The second grant is the Electric Universal Service Program, also known as EUSP. EUSP mainly assists with the electric portion of the utility bill. Sometimes this grant is divided into so many payments and credited on the electric portion of the bill as a monthly credit.
Okay.
The last grant is called the Arrearage Assistance Program. This grant provides a lump sum payment to address past due electric costs on a bill.
Okay, and you said arrearage, which means if the bill is in arrears and somebody has been not able to keep up.
Yes, that's correct. And the arrearage grant is only available to households once every 7 years.
Oh, okay. All right, and what's the average benefit? How does it normally work?
Benefits are calculated on a lot of different factors, but they usually average between $100 to $500, and typically the arrearage grant that is provided to customers is a lot more than $500.
Okay, because again, it's somebody who's been in a situation where whatever, they've lost their job or they're just not able to make ends meet, and so things have gotten away from them a little bit.
That's correct.
Let's talk a little bit about the energy assistance. Do people need to pay the benefit back? Is it a loan or a grant?
No, this is simply a grant provided to their utility bills. This money does not have to be paid back. So once we do determine that the household is eligible for the program, this money is provided to the utility companies and they do not have to pay it back at the end of the program year.
Okay, and how do you determine, is it, you said it's income eligibility?
Yes, so it's mainly determined by the amount of people in your household, and there are specific guidelines for the household as far as the income levels.
Okay, and do you have to be in a position where you have a turn-off notice pending?
No, you do not have to have a turn-off notice to apply, and that is sometimes a common misconception about the program. So we do like to encourage applicants that even if they have a zero balance bill or a low balance bill, we do encourage them to apply because we are looking to assist all eligible households in Baltimore County.
Okay, and as far as the utilities, the electric company and all have budget billing, is that something that you encourage people to do?
Honestly, that is based on the customer if they want to be placed on budget billing. On the new application that was put out this program year, for the EUSP grant, there is 2 different sections on if a customer chooses to select the EUSP grant. It clearly states that they will be enrolled in budget billing, and if they choose not to, there's a section to say, no, I don't want to enroll into the program and I don't want to enroll in budget billing. And that just gives them an informed option to contact the utility supplier to find out if that is something that they're interested in, because once they are enrolled and they do receive the grant, they cannot be taken off.
Okay, but budget billing seems like it's a pretty good financial strategy, so you're not surprised if we get
that's
cold
correct,
temperatures.
most definitely, because they do know how much they're going to pay every month, and that may be something easier for a household to put into their monthly budget, so they'll know how much they are going to pay. But it's it's the customer's decision if they want to enroll into that program or not.
Okay, and if somebody's watching and they themselves or a family or member or a friend might want to apply, can you tell them how to do that and how do they have a sense if they're going to qualify?
Yes, they can apply either in person by going to 6401 York Road, Towson, Maryland, also known as the Drumkessel office. They can go online at www.mydhrbenefits.md.state.us.
Okay.
They can also go to Baltimore County Social Services website. They can download the application, print it out, and either mail it or fax it to the office.
Okay, and how long does it normally take for these applications to be processed?
We do have 45 business days to process the applications. However, if they're in a crisis situation, we do process them a lot faster.
Okay, and let's just sort of do a recap. Tell us about the home energy programs, and also there's some other additional benefits available.
Yes, other additional benefits, we can refer households to the weatherization program so they can try to get their homes weatherized. We can also refer them to the heating system replacement program. And we also refer customers that need additional assistance on their utility bills to community agencies such as the Maryland Fuel Fund. And we can also refer them to their local social services office to apply for emergency assistance.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Sure, and thank you for watching Hello Baltimore County. We encourage you to connect with Baltimore County government on Facebook and Twitter, and we will see you next time.